it's Lisa Fuller, Ambassador Diamond with It Works Global, and I'd like to welcome you to my website. You're going to find a lot of great information here and a lot of good stuff to help you in your MLM or home-based business. But before we get going with some more information on that, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself and why I decided to get into a multi-level marketing company and how it's changed our life so far. We actually were probably looking a lot like you are right now. Many of the people that are looking for a home-based business are looking for one because they need extra money, because they're struggling in their everyday life. What they're currently doing just isn't enough to keep food on the table and pay all the bills and take care of kids. It can really start to add up. And then there's also people out there that are looking for more. They may be financially okay, but they're sick of working day in and day out, missing their family, missing their kids, missing their life to make the money to keep them going. So that's a couple reasons why people look for a company like this, and that's why we were looking for a company like this. We actually have 5 children between me and my husband. He had lost his job and wasn't working for a couple years. Everybody kind of knows what the economy looks like right now and knows that it's actually not the best place to be. I don't really think anybody's job is safe, and that's where we were. We had the rug pulled right out from under us when he lost his job, and we thought, oh wow, he's in construction, he'll be able to find something really easily. But that wasn't the case. He was not able to find anything worth taking that was going to pay him more than sending our youngest to daycare at that time. So he elected to stay home, and I was waiting tables. That's all I have done for 25 years. I've been in the restaurant industry. I've pretty much done everything you can imagine inside of a restaurant. And I had previously, before joining It Works, I was in a restaurant that I had been in for 5 years. I was comfortable, absolutely. When he lost his job, I started working more hours. I was working about 60 hours a week. And anybody out there who's ever been in that restaurant industry knows you don't get vacation time and weekends off. In fact, those are the nights you really need to work. So I didn't see my kids a whole lot. I didn't see my family a whole lot. I was making decent money, but after losing his income, it still wasn't quite enough to keep us going. Um, as far as making sure that the kids had everything they needed and paying all the bills. So we had to not pay some things. I think that you've all been there before. And one of those things were the house payment. We couldn't keep up on that. So we ended up actually foreclosing on our house. We actually had our car repossessed. We were down to one car that wasn't working really well. And me working every day, all day, just was not enough to keep things going. And slowly, over a 2-year period of him not working, we went deeper and deeper into debt. Now, one of the reasons I even looked at this was because of the fact that I needed the products that the company had. Our company, It Works Global, has some amazing health and wellness products, and my husband has type 2 diabetes, and the medicines that we had him on from the doctor, we actually had to pay for those because I didn't get insurance and he lost his insurance. So that was expensive, and we were looking for alternatives, and somebody that I knew had brought the It Works products to us. Said you should try these couple products, something called Greens and Fat Fighters for your husband's diabetes, and that would help out our situation, and it might be able to save us some money if we could get him off his meds. So we actually decided to go ahead and try some of those products, and the first week he was on those 2 products, his blood sugar was lower than it had been in a couple years. So I went back to her and I said, okay, how do I do this? How can I get these products cheaper? Because she knew our situation and she knew I could not afford one more bill. So she said, well, you know what? I think one of your best bets is to sign up as a distributor. If you can get 4 or 5 customers underneath of you, that should take care of the products you're using, and you don't have to see any money come out of your pocket. And no money coming out of our pocket sounded like a good deal. So I got started with It Works Global a little bit over 3 years ago now, and our first month in the business, I got a check for $500. Couldn't believe it, was floored, and thought, wow, you can really make money at this kind of thing. Previously, I just had looked at this kind of business like something bored housewives did, to make extra cash, or get out of the house or get their nails done. I didn't give it credibility. And multi-level marketing, those words to me, I thought that was a pyramid scheme. I didn't know what a pyramid scheme was, but I thought that that's what this was, because that's what I had heard. But once I got into It Works and saw this was a real customer with real products, I did some research and found out that pyramid schemes are actually illegal in America, and that we are backed by a program called the DSA, the Direct Selling Association, which basically is a governing body by the United States that makes sure companies like It Works and other companies out there that you may be invested in, that they're real, they're viable companies that are having real products with real people using them. And that's exactly what It Works was. So once I figured that out, our second month rolled in and our check rolled in, and it doubled. It went from $600 to $1,200, and that was already paying a lot of our bills. And I thought, wow, if I could just put in a little bit more time, but I still wasn't convinced the check was going to keep coming, and this was right for us. So I actually waited till our fifth month, and during month 5, we got our paycheck on the 15th, and it was $7,000, and that's when I said, okay, I just got to $7,000, sharing a product that we're just using with other people, and I got there working 60 hours a week with 5 busy kids of all ages. Could you imagine where we could get to and what we could do with this opportunity if I quit my job? So my husband and I sat the kids down, we took a leap of faith, and we said, we're going to run with this. We're going to work at it as hard as we can. And I quit my job at that point. At that point, I was already making more in 1 month with It Works than I was of 3 months of waitressing. So it made sense to do. And I thought, you know what? I've been in the restaurant industry my whole life. If this doesn't work out, I can always find another restaurant job. So we took that leap of faith, and we jumped in with both feet, and both of us worked this together. Now the product that really did it for us, and the product that is really taking things to a whole nother level, the product that no one can get anywhere but from one of us, and It Works independent distributor, that's called the Ultimate Body Applicator. And it's actually a cloth. Some people call it the crazy wrap thing. And that cloth can be put anywhere from the neck down. And in 45 minutes, people see results, the same kind of results they see with liposuction and Botox. So when you have a product that shows people instant results, that's all natural, without pain and bruising and surgery, that you can sit with people, and in that 45-minute period, they are already seeing something change on their body, you have a gold mine in your hands. And that's exactly what this product does. And this product enables me to get in people's homes. Initially, I go there for them to try this product, but then I sit with them and I explain the other amazing 15 products that we have. And by the time I get done talking, they usually want to try 3 or 4 other different ones. So it's just been awesome. I can't say more, but what I can say is that if you're not happy where you're at right now, if you're not happy where you're at in life, if you're looking for a way to make some extra income, give this a look at it. Look at it. Really do your research. Do your due diligence. This is something that every single month on our team, somebody is retiring. And I think that that's something worth looking at. When you see something where really no job right now is safe, and people are constantly getting let go and don't even know if they're going to have a job next year, we should really have a plan B in life. And this could be your plan B that could quickly turn into your plan A like it did for us. So take a look at it. But if you're happy in the company you're in, basically I've just become a huge fan of working for yourself, building a legacy and a business for yourself. Whereas, you have a couple choices in life. You can work really hard your entire life to help someone else make their dream come true. Or you can work really hard to make your own dreams come true. And once I found this and I see what people are doing with it, I could never go back to corporate America. So one of the reasons we put this site together is just to help people in general that are in any kind of multi-level marketing company, that are a true entrepreneur, that want to build their own legacy. So check it out. We have a blog. We have a newsletter that's amazing. And, in these kind of businesses, yes, we have our own way of doing things, but pretty much the game is the same in all of these. It's about commitment, and it's about belief level, and it's about self-development. We really focus on those things, and really everything that we put out there pertains to any business out there. So I'm sure that if you dig around, you're going to be able to find some things that can help you in your current business. Check out my leadership council. I have a personal leadership council confidential for my team only. And watch their bios, watch their videos, and there just might be one of them that you connect with that you just want to know more about, or you feel like could help you on your journey, because that's what we're all here for. We're all here to help you be successful at whatever business that you're in. So check it out. I'm super excited you're here. I hope that you'll find a company that will change your life as much as It Works has changed our life. And I hope that we can be a part of helping you do it. So again, check everything out. Thank you for checking out my site, and share it with other people. Tell other people about it, and share what you're learning. We'll be putting out conference calls. We put out different trainings that take place, and feel free, because like I said, no matter what business you're in, the basics of all the businesses are the same, and that's getting that commitment, that belief level, and being consistent. And we can help you with all of those things. So I'm excited. Thanks for checking us out again. And you can find me by emailing me. My phone number's on here, or find me on Facebook. That's a great way too. So thanks again, and have an amazing day, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks.